In this video, I will explain to you dimensional analysis. Dimensional analysis is the process to convert from one dimension to another. Another way of saying this is to convert from one unit to another unit. An example of dimensional analysis would be if you had 4 students and you were trying to figure out how many books in total these 4 students had. You might know that each of the students has 3 books in their backpack. So the way to figure this out, you'd have 4 students times 3 books would give you 12 books. If we look at the dimensional analysis used in solving this in the next slide, you'll see how the math looks. What we would start off with is what we know. We do know that we have 4 students and that each student has 3 books. Now what this is right here, this is known as a conversion factor. You're saying that there's 1 student and I can convert that student into having 3 books. So the math, we start with what we know. We know we have 4 students. We're going to multiply by our conversion factor. Now, whenever we write our conversion factor here, we have to take note as to what unit is first. And we want to make sure that unit goes in the denominator of the conversion factor so that it cancels out. So looking up here at my conversion factor, I see I have 1 student equaling 3 books. So I'd want to make sure I have student here and books on the top. So I'll write that in, 1 student, 3 books. And now all we really have to do is the math. And the math part would be 4 times 3. That's going to equal 12 over here. And student cancels out, leaving me with books. So I know my end result is 12 books. And that process right here is dimensional analysis. I've taken dimension of students, I've used a conversion factor, and I've converted it into the number of books that all 4 students have in total. Another example might be if you're having a pizza party and you're having friends over. It doesn't always have to have just one conversion factor. It can get much more complicated and you can have a multitude of conversion factors in your problem. In this example, let's say we're going to start with what we know, so let's say there are 8 of you. So we'll have 8 friends. And we know each friend, this would be a conversion factor, is going to eat 3 slices of pizza. And each pizza that we're going to order is going to contain 8 slices. And each pizza that we're going to order is going to be $10. So what our goal to do is we're going to try to figure out how much money we're going to use or need in order to get pizza for all 8 friends. So looking at this, each of these where you see an equal sign, 1 friend equals 3 slices, 1 pizza equals 8 slices, 1 pizza equals $10. Those are all conversion factors. So we're going to start with what we know. We know we have 8 friends. We're going to multiply by a conversion factor. Remember, the unit here must go in the denominator here so that it cancels out, leaving us with a conversion to another unit. So looking up at my conversion factors, I know I have 1 friend equals 3 slices. So I put 1 friend, 3 slices. If I were to stop here, I know how many slices of pizza I would need. But that's not what I want. Let me see if I can make this smaller. I can. I'm going to need the room. Another conversion factor, I want slices to cancel out, so slices here. I'll put slices down in the bottom of my next conversion factor. So 1 pizza equals 8 slices, so I'm going to put 8 slices. 1 pizza multiplied by next conversion factor, following the pattern, pizza here. I want pizza in the denominator of my next conversion factor. So 1 pizza, $10 equals. Now all I have to do is the math. Friends cancel, slices cancel, pizza cancels. So looking at the math, it's going to be 8 times 3 is 24, divided by 8 is 3, multiplied by 10 is going to give me an answer of $30. A good check is to just go back through and cross off my dimensions. Friends, slices, pizza, and I'm left with dollars. So my answer would be $30. That's what I need to have a pizza party. And that is dimensional analysis. Remember, it's a way to convert from one dimension to another, or when you're going from one unit to another, it's a way to convert using conversion factors. Thanks for watching.